tonight, today, again, wherever it may be, your time, you get to cook with me. Yay, right? Anyway, so I am going to begin by making some rice, and I'm going to put it in my ricer. I've already got my water in, and I've already got it started to get hot. I like to crazy, but I like to let it become bring itself to a boil before I add in the rice. I don't know why. It's just me. It's my pet peeve. It's what I do. Anyway, along with that, the rice, because we're going to be doing a couple of things here together. I'm also going to fry some pork chops, and I've got some eggs here. I'm just going to put into, I've already got my flour. Then I'm going to have eggs. I'm not sure what I was going to do with this bowl. I'm really not sure, but I don't need 6 eggs. Let me get my garbage bowl here. I'm just going to put these eggs in here, and I'm going to add a little bit of water into the egg mixture just to water it down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, child of mercy, already messing up. I'm going to coat the pork chops in flour, and then I'm going to like drench them in the egg mixture stuff, and then I'm going to put them back in the flour, and then I'm going to fry them. Alright, I'm just going to do 3 eggs and a little bit of water. I say a little bit, but again, I don't measure. Same thing with flour. Haven't measured it. If you're a measurer, what does that look like? And then this might be a 1/4 cup of water, and I'm, splattered it all over the place. I have really thin pork chops, so it won't take them but a hot minute to cook. Cook them in my, hi, can you hear me now? I'm going to cook them in my hefty, defty, oh dear Jesus, hefty, nifty, cast iron frying pan. Say that 5 times fast. I'm going to get my burner screaming hot while I coat my pork chops. 3 hours later. Everybody likes to cook and everybody likes to eat. The hardest part to it is just preparing it. It's just, I think I was going to put the pork chops in that little bowl, but I think I'm going to put them in this bowl. I think that's why I got it. I mean, my mind is, sometimes it's not all working. Oh, these are on for a pretty penny. They were $2.39, but I love these kind of pork chops, so that's what I'm going to use. I don't know how many I got. I got 4. I bought 4 packages. I'm just going to cook them all. They will get 8. You'll see. You'll see. It'll turn out good. After it takes me 10 hours to open all the packages. Look. There we go. I have some vegetable oil. I'm not going to put it in my frying pan just yet, but I'm going to get it prepared just to sit over here. And then I'll move you around and all that kind of good stuff. Alright. Oh, I didn't season the pork chops because I just want flour. I just want the breading on it. I don't really want a heavy seasoned pork chop. And I'll tell you why. You'll see it. I'll put it all together. This is called the pork episode. So go to figure. Because I'm doing pork on pork on pork. We'll have high blood pressure when we finish this episode. All together. Whether just from watching it, or whether you're helping me eat it, or whatever. But I'm just going to coat these pork chops. After I get them coated, then we'll move over to the frying pan. So, however long that takes me to get it done. And making a mess, I'm good at that. And I think my water is about to boil, so I'll get the rice on. Yes. This is the rice I'm using. It's like saffron something kind of rice. I don't know. I'm just going to cook it. Again, I don't measure, just till the rice gets the water fills up to that little lid area thing. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good amount. Hot, there we go. Let it cook, and I'm going to whisk away at it. Not whisk, flour away. Okay, got my pan nice and hot. I'm going to add in my oil. I have enough pork chops that I'm just going to go ahead and start cooking some. Hopefully it'll fill the pan up pretty good. But oil's pretty good because the pan was hot. I'm just going to add in my pork chops. I'm sure I'm going to splatter grease everywhere. Because, you know, that's just what I do. Alright, so I'm going to let these cook, and then I will add in the rest of them, and I'll continue to flour those up. So there you go. You can barely see it because everything is so white. Maybe I should sprinkle a little pepper on there. I mean, a little pepper doesn't hurt anybody, right? Well, maybe my pepper does because I do like to use a lot. Okay, there we go. You still can't see it. Can you see it now? There it goes. Focus, baby, focus. All right. I'm just going to let these cook up. Now I'm going to continue to do away at my frosting of my pork chops. All right, I think I am burning my pork chops. Oh, yes. Look at there. Oh, boy. That's just the crunchy bits, right? I mean, isn't that what we live for, the crunchy bits? It's not burnt. Well, it kind of is, but shh, don't tell anybody. Can you keep a secret? It'll be okay. Okay. Maybe I should turn the frying pan. I kind of can't. But I did slide it over a little bit. Maybe that way this side will get a little bit hotter. See, it's not really on the little, what do you call that thing? The eye. Let me bring you back over here. My rice is cooking. Nice and pretty. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. I know, I probably shouldn't have took the lid off. Alright. Wait. Now, let me get you back to where we started from. Baking pan with some tin foil. And then to that, I'm going to add 2 different sizes of onions. And some bell pepper. That's all the bell pepper I got, so that's all we're going to get. And some taters. That's all the potatoes I got, so that's all we're going to get. And this is andouille kielbasa. Whoops. After I throw it everywhere. And I'm just going to mix it all together. And I'm not going to add any oil to this, all because this is pretty greasy once it gets started cooking. And then I'm just going to bake it in the oven, just like this. 350 degrees. That's what I cook everything on. Until it's done. Who knows how long that'll take. Till the potatoes are done, basically, because I probably should have cooked the potatoes, parboiled them or something, but oh well. Here it goes. See? Doesn't it look good? And then this is going to eat with the rice. Okay, so I need to kind of speed things up here a little bit. I got me a nice stack of pork chops sitting here that I've got to put in a tin. But, so I'm going to make some sausage gravy here because that's what's going to go with the pork chops. I don't know if you guys have a Hardee's near you, or if you ever heard of Hardee's or Carl Jr.'s or something like that. Well, anyway, they have this wonderful, naturally it's going to be with an buttermilk fresh made biscuit. Well, sorry, but I'm going to use canned biscuits. They're just as good sometimes, especially when you're in a hurry. And I'm ready to get this party started, okay? So anyway, I'm going to make some sausage gravy, but I'm going to do my sausage first, and then I'm going to take it out and like drain it, because I don't like sausage grease to make my gravy with. I would rather make it with bacon grease, so that's what I'm going to do in here. But I'm going to first ground up the sausage. Brown, not brown. You'll see. I'm just going to put my sausage in here and let it do its thing. Get my little chopper. Welcome back to Multitasking with April, who likes to burn things as she's doing 50 other million things around the house. So the sausage is done. I'm going to take it out. I think I'm burning the pork chops again. So I'm going to get some bacon grease, about yay much. I know, looks nasty, doesn't it? Don't judge me, okay? It's the only way I know how to make homemade gravy. Get a whisk and some flour. Looks about good. Well, since I have milk. Woo! Saved by the milk. I didn't think I had any. Okay. Then I'm going to add some pepper and salt. I love pepper, as you can tell. Not going to add a little bit of salt. That's good. Don't need all that sodium. Told you we're going to be porking it out. Blood pressure's going to be screaming, guys. Burning the pork chops. I need some more bacon grease. There we go. Oh, Doug's burning them again. Second batch, same as the first. This one don't even have flour. It was two stuck together. It's all right. Oh, don't let me forget I got food in the oven too. And I'm burning my flour here. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone for a second. Let me get to this. I'm going to add in my milk. Okay, my gravy appears to be thickening up pretty well, so I just turned the heat off and I'm just going to sit here and stir it for a little bit. It will continue to thick, especially as it cools, because it's going to go with the pork chops and biscuits. So I have to get the biscuits in the oven now. The pork chops are almost completely done. And then I'm going to take some of the gravy out because I don't really like sausage in my gravy, but I love the gravy on top of the pork chop. And then I'm going to put the crumbled sausage that I just cooked back into the gravy. Some of it's going to be with sausage and some of it's going to be without sausage. And then I've got all the pork chops in the frying pan now, so I have a massive pile of pork chops here. See those? Some a little crispier than others, but it'll get ate. If not, like I always say, the dogs will eat it. The dogs won't, the birds will. If the birds won't, then I don't know. It'll rot on the ground, but it won't make it that long. Trust me. Some critter will come get it out of the backyard. All right, just gonna let that sit there. All right, I'll be back in a second. So I scooped some of the gravy mixture out, and now I'm gonna add in the sausage back to it, and then I'm just gonna let it sit here on the heat just for a little bit longer. And just let those flavors marry together, just get all incorporated together. That looks pretty good right there. It'd be good just for a biscuit and gravy. All right, now that it's all done, everything turned out pretty good except for the biscuits. They forgot to rise to the occasion. I should have probably flipped them, but it'll be fine. So I will assemble it for you and show you what I'm talking about. This right here, yeah, it's self-explanatory. Scoop it up, put it on a plate, serve it along with the rice. If you don't want the rice, eat something else. If you want something else, whatever floats your boat. This is the star of the show. So we're going to take a biscuit and open it up. Get us a spoon. And I'll use sausage gravy. And you put some sausage gravy on the top. Right here, you can't really see it. Gosh, what was I thinking? White on white. There we go. Sausage gravy on the top of this one. Sausage gravy on the top of that one. And then we're going to get a pork chop. Let me grab some pork. That'll work. Put a pork chop on top. That's crunchy and good. Maybe a little bit more gravy. And I'll drip it on top of the other stuff, but it's okay. Smash it like that. You ain't got to smash it, but I smashed it. That's very good. Can you see me? I probably have gravy all over my face. It's okay for a day. It's good. Let me know if you try it. If you make it. I like it. I hope everybody. Okay. My battery's dying, so I have to talk fast. But anyway, I hope you guys make this. If you do, let me know how it is. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. Oh, and if you want to come over and be a taste tester, just let me know. Hit me up. All right, thanks guys. Bye.